Hey guys, here is my 12-inch Climate Keeper oscillating table fan, and I'm finally doing a third video of it. So this fan, I got last year sometime in I think April or May. I'm not sure. I think this fan is well over a year old now. I'm not sure how long I had it, but yeah, just been in my collection pretty much. And I gotta say, this is pretty much the flimsiest desk fan I own. The fan beat by that pretty much is my Lasko 12-inch table fan that I have. But I'll just go ahead and take it all apart, and I'll just show you guys the what the blades are like. As you guys can see, I just unplugged it, so yeah. So here's what the blade looks like. I'll just put this assembly aside. The blade is actually, I think it's more like an 11-inch diameter. I don't know. Whoops, I dropped it. And you can see how flimsy it is. I mean, there's other fan blades that are flimsier than this, because take for instance this, oops. I got my Lasko 16-inch pedestal fan here, and I'm just gonna take it apart real quick just to show you guys this. I mean, there's other fan blades that are flimsier than that, because this Lasko fan blade is really flimsy. It's nearly like paper thin, but it's not, because yeah. I'll just put this fan back together real quick. And I'll put this one back together so we can get into the video. Oops. Okay, let me try that again. Alright. Anyway, so also the motor might actually be a little bit worn out, I guess. Whoops, spinner nut thing went flying. But, yeah. I do have to probably give this fan some oil, because it does kind of run a little bit slow, even though I do run this one. I don't really run this fan too often. I'll just go ahead and put the front grill on. I wonder why it's not hooking on for some reason. There we go. Let me get it lined up. Right, here we go. Here's a close-up look of it. Whoops. Climate Keeper badge. I like the red and the blue design of it. Here's the bottom with the controls. The buttons are not like colored like on some other table fans. The buttons are not colored at all. So that's really how some of all my table fans are. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Whoops. Okay, I think I cord or something. Here's the left side. Also, this fan is really light for some reason. You're right. Also, the cord is somehow coming through there. Here is the right. guess it does in fact tilt. It is kind of getting a little warm, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's getting warm. I don't know if I can run this for any longer, but yeah. And here's the information on it. It's from November of 2018. It's model number TP30-1A. But yeah, I guess I might just wait for the motor to cool down a little bit before testing this thing. Also, this is, like I said, one of the flimsiest desk fans I have. I actually thought like the lightest fan blades were gonna be like the blades from like that Mainstays or that white Polonus up there, because they're actually flimsy, but I was kind of wrong. And fair enough, this is a rebranded Comfort Zone, even though the Comfort Zone fans actually have a plastic back grill. But yeah, and it does stay in place while you tilt it, which is kind of nice. Like, is it like if there were some other fans that are flimsy, such as this Optimus? Yeah, the Optimus kind of feels a little bit flimsy, but it doesn't like jiggle around like this when you're tilting it, because, yeah. Another thing is that, apparently the blade pitch is actually exceptional, but yeah. And this actually does use one of those large Phillips head screws to hold it in place. I never actually knew that. And this is usually where the information sticker would be, on the bottom. You have to screw it together, which is kind of weird. I still can't really believe that this is from 2018. I believe these were sold at Big Lots before they went out of business. So, yeah. There was a Big Lots here in California, but overall, well, now it's out. Now they're out of business. Same thing goes for Rite Aid, so I cannot do fan sale 2026 for those stores anymore. But I'll still do what we still have. I've done 4 episodes where as of now. I'm planning to do Ace Hardware for the 5th episode, so like I did back in 2025. But anyway, another thing is that this thing, it has a fuse, but it doesn't have a tag to tell you not to remove it. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to run this fan for that long, because the motor, it does get kind of hot. Well, it's already getting kind of warm. It still is kind of warm as well. I'm just gonna plug it in. This video is kind of getting long already, so I guess now what we have to do now is just start it on low. That rattling that you can hear is that picture banging up against the wall. It's not the fan. In fact, the motor is getting cooled down a little bit, but it's overall, it's not the greatest. It's not bad, but yeah. Yeah, that rattling is from the picture in the background, rattling against the wall. It's not the fan. All right, now we'll go up to medium. The rattling is kind of increasing as the speed goes up, but overall it's not that bad. Well, it's actually not that great either because hang on here. If I lift the fan up, you guys can hear a difference. Why is it slowing down as I lift it up for some reason? Now there's no rattle for some reason. Now we will go up to high speed. Airflow is exceptional on high speed, but yeah. I wasn't actually expecting to make this video on the ground like I did on like the second video that I did this fan. I made the video on the ground. But yeah. Now I will go ahead and turn it back down to low speed. Front of it's not actually rattling anymore, which is kind of cool. It's nice actually. And we'll go ahead and engage the oscillation. Alright, we'll now bring it up to medium. And it's rattling a lot on medium. To be honest, I think I would just prefer a comfort zone. And we'll bring it up to high speed. Airflow is decent on high speed. Fair enough. I think I should just do a test run of this thing without the grill. Also, the spin down time isn't that great, as you guys can see. Bearings are locked up on this thing, so this one as well. Yeah, the shaft is getting a little warm, but I'm probably just not gonna make this video too long anyway. fan. That's better on without it. Oh gosh, that is actually getting a little warm, but yeah, I'll just put this fan back together now and whoops. Okay. I just hit the camera. I don't normally do a video this long, but yeah. I think, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the tilting is a little stiff, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough, the motor is still pretty gummed up, but yeah. So, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty cheap fan, but overall, it's not a bad fan. It's not a bad fan either. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next fan video. Peace.